I'm attorney Ben Schwartz, and today we're going to answer a viewer question. This is a very frequently asked question in personal injury cases. It's a question that we get from almost every client in almost every case. And the question is, why does it take so long to get a settlement in a personal injury case? And so I want to tell you there's two reasons why it takes so long. Number one, the way we handle personal injury cases, when I say we, I mean me and the attorneys in my law firm, the way we handle personal injury cases typically is that we let our client get their medical treatment and we wait until they're done with their medical treatment before we get all the medical records and all the medical bills and send them to the at-fault driver or the at-fault landowner, the at-fault person's insurance company to try and negotiate a settlement. And the reason we do that is because the legal case follows the medical case. You know, the amount you're going to get for settlement or the amount you're going to be awarded in a trial is based off of how bad your injuries are, how much medical treatment it required to get you back to normal, or how much medical treatment it required to get you back to as good as it gets. And so we don't want to settle a case before it's time. We want our client to get all their medical treatment and get everything done that they need to get done before we resolve the case and close it out. So in many cases, our clients are getting 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, a year and a half of medical treatment. I've had cases where there are multiple surgeries. I had one a few years ago where my client had 6 surgeries from his car accident, and those 6 surgeries took several years, and we didn't settle the case until he had plateaued and he was done with all those 6 surgeries. So one thing that really drives a case to take a long time is the amount of medical care and treatment. The second thing is that if you file a lawsuit, it takes a long time for a lawsuit to go through the process. There are a lot of things that happen in a lawsuit. It's just that they don't all happen at once. There are things like depositions, interrogatories, requests for production, mediations, all manner of things that need to happen, and they need to happen in a particular sequence. And it's only when all of these events have occurred that the defense lawyer, oftentimes, this is not every case, but oftentimes it's not until all of these events have happened that the defense lawyer feels that he or she has enough information to make an accurate recommendation of settlement to the insurance company. So the insurance company that's going to pay the settlement has a defense lawyer defending the case, and that defense lawyer produces reports and produces recommendations to the insurance company on when to settle, how much to offer to settle, how much is too much to settle. These are the types of things that the insurance company learns from dealing with the lawyer it has hired for the defense of the case. And so oftentimes the defense lawyer doesn't feel comfortable settling a case until they've done everything they can to get as much information as possible. So that can drive a case to continue on instead of settling. So there's two things that make a case go for a long time. You know, this is a question that everyone has about their personal injury case. The best thing I can tell you is that good things come to those who wait. If you have had a personal injury and you're pursuing a case, whether it's with me or lawyers in my office or lawyers from different law firms, the best thing to do is to be patient and be mindful of the fact that good things come to those that wait. And if you've hired a lawyer to pursue the case, let them do their job and let them do it in their time. That doesn't mean leave them alone. That means check in with them every month or check in with them every 2 months, get an update, talk to their assistant, find out what's going on, make a quarterly or bi-monthly appointment to go sit down with your lawyer and get an update. And that way you know what's going on and you're comfortable with what's going on in your case. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. I hope that if you are an accident victim, you found this interesting and informative. I hope that if you're an attorney or a paralegal, it helps you to explain things to your clients who may feel that things are taking longer than they should. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. If you have questions for me, send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com.